Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about Dubai. Dubai is the most populous city in the United Arab Emirates (UAE) and the capital of the Emirates of Dubai. Established in the 18th century as a small fishing village, the city grew rapidly in the early 21st century into a cosmopolitan metropolis with a focus on tourism and hospitality. Dubai is one of the world's most popular tourist destination with the second most five-star hotels in the world and the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa. Located in the eastern part of the Arabian Peninsula, on the coast of the Persian Gulf, Dubai aims to be the business hub of Western Asia. It is also a major global transport hub for passengers and cargo. Oil revenue helped accelerate the development of the city, which was already a major mercantile hub. A center for regional and international trade since the early 20th century, Dubai economy relies on revenue from trade, tourism, aviation, real estate and financial services. Oil production contributed to less than 1% of the Emirates GDP in 2018. According to government data, the population of Dubai is estimated at around 34,800,000 as of 8 September 2020. Okay, then during the modern Dubai, during the 1970s, Dubai continues to grow from revenues generated from oil and trade, even as the city saw an influx of immigrants flaring the Lebanese civil war. Border disputes between the Emirates continues even after the formation of the UAE. It was only in 1979 that a formal compromise was reached that ended disagreements. The Jebel Ali port, a deep water port that allowed larger ships to dock, was established in 1979. The port was not initially a success, so Sheikh Mohammed established the Jebel Ali Free Zone around the port in 1985 to provide foreign companies unregistered import of labor and export capital. Dubai Airport and the aviation industry also continues to grow. The Gulf War of 1990 had a negative financial effect on the city as depositors withdrew their money and traders withdrew their trades, but subsequently the city recovered in a changing potential climate and tribes. Later in the 1990s, many foreign trading communicators, first from Kuwait during the Gulf War and later from Bahrain during the Shia unrest, moved their business to Dubai. Dubai provided refueling base to allied forces at the Jebel Ali Free Zone during the Gulf War, and again during the 2003 invasion of Iraq. Large increase in oil prices after the Gulf War encouraged Dubai to continue to focus on free trade and tourism. History. The history of human settlement in the area, now defined by the United Arab Emirates, is rich and complex and points to extensive trading link between the civilizations of the Indus Valley and Mesopotamia, but also as far afield as the Levant. Archaeological find in the Emirate of Dubai, particularly at Al Asroj, Al Sof, and the notable rich trove from Souk Al Hadid. So settlement through the Ubdid and Hafid periods, the Al Nair and Wadi Skew periods, and the three iron ages in the UAE. The area was known to the Sumerians as Magan and was a source for metallic goods, notably copper and bronze. The area was covered with sand about 5,000 years ago as the coast retained inland, becoming part of the city's present coastline. Pre-Islamic ceramics have been found from the 3rd and 4th centuries period to the introduction of Islamic to the area. The people in this region worshipped Bazar. After the spread of Islam in the region, the Umayyad Caliph of the Eastern Islamic world invaded Southeast Arabia and drove out of assassinations. Excavations by the Dubai Museum in the region of Al Jumeirah found several artifacts from the Umayyad period. An early mentions of Dubai is in 1095 in the book of geography by the Andalusian Arab geographer Abu Abdullah al-Bakr. The Venetian pearl merchant Gasparo Balbi visited the area in 1580 and mentions Dubai for its spearing industry. Then economy, one of the world's fastest growing economies, Dubai gross domestic product is projected at US 107.1 billion US dollar with a growth rate of 6.1% in 2014. Although a number of core elements of Dubai trading infrastructure with built on the back of the oil industry. Revenues from oil and natural gas account for less than 5% of the Emirates revenues. It is estimated that Dubai produces 50,000 to 70,000 barrels of oil a day and substantial quantities of gas from offshore field. The Emirates share in the UAE's total gas revenue is about 2%. Dubai's oil reserve have diminished significantly and are expected to be exalted in 20 years. Real estate and construction 22.6%, trade 16%, entrepot 15%, and financial services 11% are the largest contributors to Dubai economy. Dubai's non-oil foreign trade stood at 362 billion US dollar in 2014. Of the overall trade volumes, import had the biggest share with a value of 230 billion US dollar, while export and re-export to the Emirates stood at 31 billion US dollar and 101 billion US dollar respectively. By 2014, China had emerged as Dubai's largest international trading partner with a total of 47.7 billion US dollar in trade flows of 29% from 2013. India was second among Dubai's key trading partners with a trade of 29.7 billion US dollar, followed by the United States at 22.62 billion US dollar. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia was Dubai's fourth trading partner globally and first in the GCC, the Arab world, with a total trade value of 14.2 billion US dollar. Trade with Germany in 2014 totaled 12.3 dollar. Switzerland and Japan both at 11.72 billion US dollar, and UK trade totaled 10.9 billion US dollar. Historically, Dubai and its twin across Dubai Creek, Dehra, independent of Dubai city, at that time were important ports of call for Western manufacturers. Most of the new city banking and financial center were headquarters in the port area. Dubai maintained its importance as a trade route through the 1970s and 1980s. Dubai has a free trade in gold, and until the 1990s was the hub of a brick smuggling trade of gold ingots to India, where gold import were restricted. Dubai's Jebel Ali port, constructed in the 1970s, had the largest man-made harbor in the world and was ranked 7 globally for the volume of container traffic it supports. Dubai is also a hub for several industries such as information technology and finance, with industry-specific free zone throughout the city. Dubai Internet City combined with Dubai Media City as part of Telecom, Dubai Technology, Electronics, Commerce and Media Free Zone Authority. The one such enclave whose member include IT firms such as Hewlett Packard Enterprises, HP, Inc., Google, EMC Corporation, Oracle Corporation, Microsoft, Dell and IBM, and media organizations such as NBC, CNN, BBC, Results, Sky News and AP. Various programs, resources and value-added service support the growth of startups in Dubai and help them connect to new business opportunities. The government decision to diversify from a trade-based oil-reliant economy to one that is service and tourism-oriented made property more valuable, resulting in the property appreciation from 2004 to 2006. A longer-term assessment of Dubai's property market, however, showed depreciation. Some properties the Dubai Financial Market (DFM) was established in March 2000 as a secondary market for trading securities and bonds, both local and foreign. As of the fourth quarter 2006, its trading volume stood at about 400 billion shares worth $95 billion in total. The DFM had a market capitalization of about $87 billion. The other Dubai-based stock exchange is NASDAQ Dubai, which is the international stock exchange in the Middle East. It enables a range of companies include UAE and regional small and medium-sized enterprises to trade on an exchange with an international brand name with access by both regional and international investors. DMCC, Dubai Multi Commodities Center, was established in 2002. It's world's fastest growing free zone and been nominated as Global Free Zone of the Year 2016 by the Financial Times magazine. Dubai is also known as the city of gold because a major part of the economy is based on gold trades, with Dubai's total gold trades volume in H1 2011 reaching 580 tons with an average price of $1455 per troy ounce. A City Mayor's survey ranked Dubai 44th among the world's best financial cities in 2007, while another reported by City Mayors indicated that Dubai was the world's 27th richest city in 2012 in terms of purchasing power priority PPP. Dubai is also International Financial Center IFC and has been ranked 37 within top 50 global financial cities as surveyed by the Mastercard Worldwide Centers of Commerce Index 2007, and first within the Middle East since it opened in September 2004. The Dubai IFC has attracted as a regional hub leading international firms and set up the NASDAQ Dubai, which listed equity, derivatives, structured produce, Islamic bonds and other bonds. The Dubai IFC model is an independent risk-based regular with the legislative system consistent with English common law. In 2012, the Global City Competitiveness Index by the Economical Intelligence Unit ranked Dubai at number 40 with a total score of 55.9 according to the 2013 research report on the future competitiveness of cities in 2025. Dubai will have moved to 23rd place overall in the index. Indian followed by Britons and Pakistanis are the top foreign investors in Dubai realty. Dubai had launched several major projects to support its economy and development different sectors. These include Dubai Fashion 2020, the Dubai Design Districts expected to become a home to leading local and international designers. The AED 4 billion first phase of the project was completed in 2015. In September 2019, Dubai's ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum ordered to establish the higher committee to real estate planning to study and evaluate future real estate construction project in order to achieve a balance between supply and demand, which is seen as a move to curb the pace of construction project following property price falls. Since the economy of Dubai relies majority on real estate, transportation and tourism, it is highly exposed to the impact of the coronavirus pandemic. In April 2020, the American business and financial service company Moody Corporation reported that the coronavirus outbreaks likely to pose acute negative growth and facial implications in Dubai. It was reported that in order to bolster its financial and overcome the impact of coronavirus on its economy, Dubai was in talks to raise billions of dollars of debt privately, where it was seeking loan of 1 billion dirhams to $72 million to 2 billion dirhams from each lender. On 6th May, Dubai's businessman from the hospitality sector, Kharab Al Habbour, stands that the coronavirus pandemic left the economy and his company is bleeding. The owner of 7th hotel in the country, including the Waldorf Astoria on the man-made island Palm Jumeirah Harbour, started that Dubai economy cannot afford to wait for the vaccine before resuming the major activities. In June 2020, the Moody Investors Service cut down its ratings for 8 of the biggest banks based in the UAE from stable to negative. In effort, the benchmark stock index Dubai dropped the most among all the Gulf nations, where the DFM General Index lost as much as 1.3%. In July 2020, report released by an NGO, Suizard denounced the gold trade between Dubai and Switzerland. The documents revealed that Dubai firm, including Kaloti Jewelry International Group and Trust One Financial Services (T1FS), has been obtaining gold from poor African countries like Sudan between 2012 and 18. 95% of gold from Sudan end up in the UAE. The gold imported from Sudan by Kaloti was from the mines controlled by militants responsible for war crime and human rights violations in the country. World's largest refinery in Switzerland, Valcambi, was denounced by Swiss for improving expensive gold from this Dubai farm in 2018 and 19. Valcambi received 83 tons of gold from the two companies.